Stadia Pro Gaming. It's in the cloud.
Hey, what's going on everybody? SPG here, and today we're going to build ourselves a really badass PC. Now a little while ago I tried to build a 5950X AMD processing unit, and Amazon sent me some garbage parts. So these arrived in good working order, I believe, and we're going to go ahead and have our go at it. It's going to be an Intel Core i9 129K. We're going to have a 4K Elgato capture card. We're going to have a Noctoa NH-D15 black Chromax air cooler. We have an EVGA 1000 watt GQ. We also have 32 gigs of ddr5 RAM, a Samsung 970 Evo Plus, and we got the Pro Z690A Wi-Fi motherboard, which is also ddr5. And then here we got a very nice little unit. We got an RTX 3080, which should be absolutely fantastic. And I got me a computer case. So first things first, we're going to clear the table. We're going to get out the motherboard, and we're going to show you where the NVMe drive goes in, how the processor goes in, and we're going to be off to the races. See you in a minute. All right, so here we go. Right here is the NVMe slot. We're going to remove these screws and we're going to put it underneath here. Our RAM stick is going to go here or here. We got to look at the manual and make sure what slot we stick it in. And then right here is where the processor is going to go. So the next time you see it, when you see us on the other side, there's going to be an NVMe drive here, a processor in there, and a stick of RAM here. We will see you on the other side. All right, so here is the NVMe drive. We have not screwed it down yet. It'll screw down right there with another heatsink cover to keep it cool. Here is the Intel 129K CPU installed. The plate hasn't been pulled over it yet. And then here is the 32 gigs of RAM in the first slot there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the case ready and start the installation of the motherboard. We will see you on the other side. All right, motherboard has been officially installed. Now we just have to put the power supply in, run some power cables, put the air cooler on, install the graphics card, a whole bunch of cool stuff. We're going to be fiddling and dinking, but we will see you on the other side, and we'll show you another step here shortly. Alrighty, boys and girls. So, you see we have the CPU installed, we have the NVMe drive installed, we now have the power supply installed. We have not plugged it into the motherboard yet, but we just installed the back plate and front plate for the air cooler. If you can swing around there, Brett, and show them the back side and the power supply. There it is. There's the back plate there. You can see where we put it in through the board. Should be pretty amazing. All right, we're going to go ahead and plug everything in and go from there, man, and we will see you on the other side again. All right, everybody. We got the air cooler about ready to go on, and we are about to crank this baby up here in a few. So it's a little messy now, and I'm about to add that baby size head cooler to my build. So, all right, we'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, we got the air cooler in. As you can see, it is giant. It is massive, like a baby's head. There's hardly any other room. If you look up under there, you can just barely see my RAM. This thing is going to be ugly, but extremely efficient. So I'm about to install the graphics card and see if we can get this thing to post, but we're going to save you all the frustration, and we will be back to show you the results. Hey everybody, as you can see, we got the air cooler in, we got the RTX 3080 in, the RAM, everything is ready to go. We're about ready to find out if this sucker will post. Cross your fingers, wish me luck. SPG is going to see you on the other side. All right, everybody. So we have the graphics card in. I know it's kind of messy. We have cables all over the place, and that air cooler is the size of a baby's head. My Lord. But we got it to post. We also installed Windows 11,
And we're off to the races here with this rig. Alrighty guys, I still have to put in my 4K capture card and finish up some loose ends here, do a little bit of cable cleanup, and I will see you on the other side. Alright ladies and gentlemen, this is the final build. I've got my Elgato card in the very bottom, plugged into a PCI Express slot. I also have the RTX 3080, and I've got that giant baby size head air cooler, which is a pain in the tuchus to operate and move around. I got the RGB lights going. You saw a little clip of that. And I'm going to finish up top and tell you about all the little troubles and tribulations we had. All right, man. See you soon.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for watching the SPG computer build of the century. Woo, my lord. So much money went into this computer. I was nervous. Amazon sends garbage usually. They ship things wrong. Things come broken. But, hey, I lucked out. Today, I have my rig, and it is done. You just watched about 8 minutes of me putting that computer together, and let me tell you just a little bit in detail. It was very easy to put together. It absolutely was. All the parts did come, and they were in working order, which is very important. The only trouble that I ever ran into is the plates for the air cooler. I had inverted for a second. I fixed that. Also, when I went to install the graphics card, it would not display any image. And that's because it didn't have Windows 11 installed. Now, when the motherboard first boots up, it goes from a red to yellow light to a green light to nothing. Now, I don't have the little speaker plugged in so that it beeps at you to let you know that it posted. We could have put one on, I guess, but we didn't. And anyway, we thought that it had booted, but we weren't getting any video from the card. So we removed the card, and surprisingly enough, when I bought this CPU, it stated there was no onboard integrated graphics, none of that stuff. You had to have a discrete GPU. Well, I connected the HDMI to the motherboard out after removing the card, and I installed Windows 11 that way, put the card back in, and we were off to the races. Beautiful. Worked great. I installed the 4K capture card. Everything went really well, but not having the card boot up right at the first post test was a little discouraging, but we got it, you know. It's a fantastic PC. It's sitting at about 30C at idle. And 32C for the CPU socket. And that giant air cooler is very efficient. Now, if you're not familiar with this chip, it is an extremely warm chip, and watching the cores jump can be alarming if you're not used to it. But the fans always kick in. They always take over and cool it down. It is a fantastic cooler. For those of you that don't like water cooling and don't want that near your system, the Noctuo DH15 is fantastic. And speaking of fans, order it from the company because you can get the extra fan included. That is exactly what I did. What else, man? I conducted my first 4K test today. So all of my streams going forward will be a crispy 4K. I can also turn my camera to 4K. To capture my face, but I don't think we need that. I really don't. I will play with it though and figure that out. My hats just goes off to you guys, man. Thank you so much for hanging out, participating, being interested in the build. And if you haven't liked this video, please do that. And go ahead and throw me a sub if you're not subscribed. I would love to hang out with you guys real soon. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 12 p.m. CST to 2 p.m. CST, and have a lot of fun doing it, man. But I hope to see you guys real soon, and all of my videos will be 4K crispy going forward, man. Just thank you guys so much, and I hope you appreciate and like the video. And hopefully this gives you confidence to build your own PC. Now, we did skip the parts where I'm dropping screws and trying to get my fat hands in areas where they don't fit. But that is always part of building a PC. But it is not hard. Building Legos is harder, in my opinion. All right, guys. SPG out. Be kind to somebody. The world needs it. And I will see you on the next one.
Later, guys.
Stadia Pro Gaming. It's in the cloud.